All aboard.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night to some of you. My name is Mazi Chijoke Onobogo. This month, May, is Biafra month. We use this month to commemorate for those who died during the war and still dying now in the quest for Biafra. We lost a lot of people. We have lost a lot of people during the war, and up till now, we're still losing people in the quest of Biafra. We use this month, May, to pay respect for our brothers and sisters, mom and dads, children that died when Nigeria committed genocide. Over 350 million people died, even more. As we speak, more are still dying in the quest for Biafra. We seriously take this month to pay respect to our fallen heroes. And please, my brothers and sisters, please, 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 if you need to do shopping, if you need to go shopping, if you need to do anything that you need to do it before the 31st, because on the 31st, we have a total shutdown. Stay at home. We need to pay respect. Of course, we need the whole month, not just 31st. We need to use the whole month to remember. Let's call it Biafra History Month. We just call it Biafra History Month. Then on the 31st, we do the needful. My brothers and sisters, I want to thank you all. I want to appreciate you guys for listening to my broadcast. If this is the first time you come into my program, please subscribe. Hit the like button and press the bell icon so that anytime we drop a video, it will come to you. Now, during the war, a British journalist came to Nigeria. A photographer came to Biafra, not Nigeria. Some were in Nigeria, but some came to Biafra. And this photographer, a journalist, took some pictures, and what he saw, he couldn't bear. What he saw with his eyes, he couldn't bear. So he made it upon himself that whenever he went back home, he composed a song for Biafrans. I want you to listen to this song and tell me what you think about it. Then we'll come back and we'll conclude.
The next piece is also by Alex Baranovsky. It's called Biafra, and this was actually written for a documentary which just came out at the beginning of this year. The documentary is called McCullin, and it's about the very famous war photographer Don McCullin, who traveled around the world over the last 30, 40 years, taking the most extraordinary photographs, mostly of war-torn areas. And Biafra was a former province near to Nigeria, where they had a most horrendous civil war in the 1960s. And there was a particular colony, children's colony, which had been abandoned, and thousands of children were left there to die. And Don McCullin arrived at this place in Biafra to find all these children there. And the children thought that he had come to save them. But the truth was he was there as a photographer. He'd come to take photos. And it was something that he just never really got over, never really recovered from. And Alex wrote this particular piece based on that, and it's in the film, which is the most extraordinary documentary. I would urge any of you to go and see it. It's just out, and it has picked up 2 BAFTA nominations, in fact, just recently. So this is Biafra by Alex Baranowski.
Now you listen to the song. What a beautiful song. Please, governors, support ESM. Put your weight behind them. Support Mazim Nnamdi Kanu for the great work he is doing with Eastern Security Network. Please support them. Now, I know Nigeria is planning another evil. At first, during the war, they thought they were going to eliminate us. They were going to eliminate all the Biafrans. But that never happened. After the war, 1970, they say no victor, no vanquished. And they gave us a 3R. Rehabilitation for Biafrans, reconstruction of Biafra land, reintegration into the society for Biafrans. But these 3 R's never happened. It never happened to date. And this was the promise made to us 1970. Of course, I knew it wasn't going to happen because after the war, no matter how much you had in the bank before the war, was seized by Nigerian government, and 20 pounds was given to each family. But today, we bounced back. We are mostly, I will say, one of the richest region in Nigeria. Regardless that each family was given 20 pounds after the war. Now, after the war, they took our history. They took history out of the classrooms so that the children that was coming up would not know what happened during the war. But they failed. They failed because people wrote books, and people are still writing books as we speak. So those children, when they grow up, they're still gonna read those books to find out what happened. What do you think that they're not gonna know what happened when we are having May as the Biafra month? They're gonna ask questions, and stories are gonna be told. So this is a dream that you cannot kill. And now you are making another plan to come down south to Biafra land to kill people. You're making another plans to come down for a shoot at sight for our young men. That is not gonna happen. It is not gonna happen. You may want to think again. This is not 1967 and this is not 1970. We have woken up. This time around is gonna be an eye for an eye, a tooth for a tooth. If you shoot us, we will shoot back. I am so glad that the southern governors has woken up. They have finally come together. They have finally seen what is going on in this country called Nigeria, this zoo called Nigeria. I am so glad, and I hope they keep it up. I hope they meet every other month or every month until we finally disintegrate this Nigeria. Though they're going on the other side of restructuring. But restructuring Nigeria is not going to work. So many things has gone bad. It's not going to work. There's no repair in Nigeria. We are going to go our way. Biafra is going to be actualized. Biafra is going to be resurrected. Biafra is going to be restored. I don't care how you look at it. Biafra is going to go this time, and Biafra will stand. You are bringing your foot soldiers down, and they are massacring people. I mean, burning up our area, make it look like a war-torn zone. But I guarantee you, Biafra will be rebuilt without your help. We don't need your help because the 3 hours you promised, you never did it. So we are going to survive. We are determined to survive, and we are going to survive regardless of what you do. Just look at Boko Haram. They've taken a section of the northern side of Nigeria and are feeding the villagers, feeding them, giving them money, because they want to create a country, an Islamic country up in the north. And all we're asking for, agitating for, is for referendum to see if we can break away from Nigeria. Though I know 100% we're going to break away if we have a referendum. But instead of you going to the north to fight the insurgency, the Boko Haram and ISIS of West Africa and the likes, you are coming down south. Just like Mazim Nandekano promised you guys, he's gonna draw you guys down to the south and you can't go back. It's just like a roach coach motel. You check in, but you can't check out. Look at your zone. It looks like a war-torn zone. The northern Nigeria, it looks like a war-torn zone, but you have the impetus to bring your foot soldiers down south. We know you are planning something for southern Nigeria. You are planning a shutdown for COVID-19, a lockdown for COVID-19 in Nigeria. And we are not going to obey that order, because I'm going to read to you, I'm going to read out the numbers to you so that you will know that there are other countries that have more cases than you do. You are one of the lowest, and they don't have a shutdown for COVID. People are still taking care of their business, moving around, but in Nigeria, you want to shut everything down. Now, after this, I'm going to post this so that people will know. People will go and touch it and find out what is going on, because it's updated every 2-3 hours. It's updated. Now, in Nigeria, you have a total case of 165,515 total case of COVID-19. You have 7,092 active cases. As of now, we speak now. You have 2,065 diseased as of today, as of this minute. And what you have in your stock for COVID vaccine, you have 1,665,698 vaccine doses. That's what you have as of now. Now, you want to do a lockdown. Just listen to India. India got 3,709,551 active cases. They have 254,225 diseased. They have 19,376,650 recovered cases. And they have 171,098,918 vaccine doses as we speak. Now you come to United States. They have 33,550,115 total cases of COVID. 6,395,031 active cases as we speak. And they have 261,599,381 vaccine doses as we speak. Compare that with what I was telling you about Nigeria. You have only 7,092 active cases, 2,065 diseased, 156,358 recovered. How are you going to do a lockdown on those numbers? How are you going to do a lockdown on those numbers? You are just doing a lockdown because you want to bring the Fulanese down south to rave havoc. You want to bring these people, your terrorists, down south to Biafra land, to Dudua land, to rave havoc. That's what you want to do. Now, Southerners, let me tell you this. If you obey that order, you are dead. You obeyed that lockdown order, you are dead. Because that's when they're going to ship all these terrorist foot soldiers down south. If you have ears, you listen. So, my brothers and sisters, this is where I'm going to leave it for this week. And I'll come back to you next week. We'll continue this next week. And I'm going to go to my next topic, which is men. Because we're already taking care of COVID with my broadcast. So men, please, take care of yourself. This BPH is nothing to joke with. We're not proud of it, but it's for men. Please, prostrate is real. It's a killer. It's a killer. You're up in the age. You're up in the age, 50s. It comes hard on you when you're in your 60s, early 60s to late 60s. Take care of it. If you're between this age group, I know you are noticing something, you are feeling something. You can't convince me that you're not. Go see your doctor. Take care of yourself. You have only one life. You lose it, you ain't gonna get it back. You're not gonna get it back. Take care of yourself so that you can live longer to see your grandchildren, your great-grandchildren. We are praying for you. A lot of men has gone through this and they come out with flying colors, and you can too. This is where I'm going to stop it till I come to you next week. Have a wonderful weekend. I'm praying for you. Whatever you are doing in life, I'm praying for you. If this is your first time listening to us, please subscribe. Press the bell icon and like. Have a wonderful weekend. We're going to come to you next week. And take care of yourself, please. And God bless. Goodbye.